If you are catching the replay, and if you're new here, yes, the intro is long. I know it says I was scheduled for 9 p.m., but I said, you know what? Let me see if I can get this live, up and running and complete on my lunch break. I'll see you all in a few minutes.
If you walk, what I know. 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 It's going down.
Yeah, well, I'm holding on your damn street.
Calvin Miller production.
World, stop. Carry on, 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 stop.
So,
I know that's right. 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 I know that's right.
welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, baby, where we do what? A little bit of cussing around here, so your parental advisory has been advised. Also, baby, listen. This is the court of public opinion, and nobody asked me to tell you a goddamn thing about these people's business. So don't take it personal, baby, because we're not talking about you, but we are talking about the people on the screen. Now let's get into this mess. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. If we have audio, happy Thursday. I hope everybody is doing amazing and well. Hope you're looking good, feeling good. And I feel like I haven't said this in a while. And I hope that you are smelling good as well. All I need is some audio confirmation. I will take time out to speak to the people in the chat, and then we will get right into it. All right. Hello to the woman he chose, Miss Lorraine. Honey, say that. Nesto's handy girl. Only me, 23. Noah and Bubba's aunt, Old Man Johnson's Farm, PYT3. Chanelli, all the way from South Africa. Justin's mom, 96. Miss Boogie Down. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Tell the dolls I said hi, honey, as they come on in the room. Welcome on into Very Cherry Mallory. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much, Only Me 23, for doing what? Always gifting a doll a membership, and welcome to the new doll. All right, baby, we appreciate you so much, Only 23, for turning the chat green at all times. Yes, we do, baby. So grateful and thankful for your support. Now, listen, you guys, and hugs and kisses to you as well. Oh, it's so loud. I'm at work. I'm on break, so pardon me. You may hear a few alerts if you're new around here. I am not a blogger. I am not a full-time YouTuber, okay, baby? We come over here and we sit on down in our digital living room, and we just talk about this and that. Today, it is Fantasia. We will be speaking about Fantasia in this digital living room. It's nothing serious, okay? The clips that I'm going to play, shout out to the people from TikTok, and wherever else I screen record and grab some of these clips. They will not be full clips. We know what's going on, okay? It's just going to be a little bit of this and a little bit of that, okay? Baby, if you want to see the full audio and clips, I suggest you go down to your face of the books or books of the face, and in that search bar, you can type in Fantasia's name or her daddy's name, and everything that you are looking for will pop up. Type in their names in the TikTok search, your Instagrams, or wherever you hang out at, and all of the things will pop up for you, okay? I don't want to be here before you all too long. Thank you so much, Miss Boogie Down, for gifting a doll, Unfiltered Doll Reactions memberships. Mwah, hugs and kisses to you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome to that new doll. Feel free to drop your membership emojis, or if you're getting a membership gifted to you and you are not here, Miss Boogie Down and Only Me 23 did gift those to you. Don't tell them thank you, girl. Thank you so much, baby. I'm so grateful for your support. So, child, listen. what, it's been 5 minutes, because you know we like to cuss in here. Child, it's been a mess. Ooh, baby, I don't know what's going on with people's family right now, but the worst thing they could do was allow some of our moms and our papas and our grandparents to hit that laugh button over there of the on the face of the books. Because let me tell you something. You better not be over 60 exposing me. Absolutely, baby, absolutely not. I really don't give a damn if it's true or false. But let's not, mom, dad, grandmother, grandfather, let's not, great auntie, great uncle, please do not put my business out here on these people's social media. The family is out here tripping recently, and they're doing a little too much, okay? They're just doing a little too much. Now, listen, people love Fantasia, but let's be honest. They don't love her husband. Some do. Some people mind their business. That's their marriage. If that's who she loves, she's been with that man for 11 years. That is her business. But people love Fantasia, but they always had something to say about her husband because of her previous relationships where she didn't have such great luck. But the people are taking the time out to get a little bit, they putting the Bible in it and the church in it and all of the things. Louis Farrakhan, he didn't ask to be in any of this. He's in it. And it's a lot going on, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it and see how did we get here. Like, where did this all start? Why are we here? And if you don't know, you're about to find out. So Fantasia did a show, I believe, on Love Day, Valentine's Day. I might have the days wrong. All right. And The Ring. Let's start with The Ring. All right. So that we can kind of walk through this really quick. Let me find that ring, honey, because that's how it got started. All right. And if you're wondering what's going on.
Oh, fuck the family. I love the family in my house. You know what? The family fucked my husband. Yeah, Faith fucked my husband.
So, it's very much given that, but this time it's someone's father. All right. So let's get into it.
I gotta make something right. Hey, Houston, if you'll just give me a moment. For 11 years, on many anniversaries, many birthdays. Don't make me cry. I gotta be quick. And many Valentines, I share my angel with you. So give me some grace and share my wife back with me just for a moment. Respect. I adore you. And God has been so good in our lives. We fought through so much. We prayed through so much. We fasted through so much. We're going to walk into a brand new home. But I can't walk into that home with you. I got to make something right. And all the beauty that we've experienced over the years, we got a blind spot. You know, in 2014, we had a conversation after 3 weeks of knowing each other. And we said, what if we get married? And we did it. Like we really did it.
Oh my God.
Give me a second. I'm with you. But the one thing that's missing in our life is we talked about it and did it. But I didn't properly propose.
Oh my God.
And one thing that I've learned as a man is that a good woman desires a proper proposal. But a godly woman, she deserves one. Hey, bro, let me get that. every morning and you chose me. For 11 years, you've been an incredible mother to our children. For 11 years, we fasted and we prayed. So I'm gonna give you a carrot for every year that you stood by my side. So Mrs. Taylor, will you continue to let me love you, lead you, protect you, and push you as far as you can go and as high as you can fly until death do us part? Yeah, you don't need that little thing no more. Yeah. Put your hands together, everybody. Come on.
Baby, Fantasia's daddy said,
where is y'all getting this motherfucking money from, bitch? How y'all got this money like that? Where y'all work at, bitch? No, I'm dead the fuck serious, cause this enough, goddammit. This a goddamn enough.
you know, that's what it was given, because her daddy had came out here and he was feeling some type of way about the reproposal. You know what I mean? And you know, he came out and said some things. Now I'm gonna tell you what he's upset about, and this is what he's accusing this man of doing. All right. So the daddy came out and he went on down to the books of the face of the books. And he had a few things to say. He said he's only given back a small portion of the stolen money that the financial lady just questioned him about, and then he fired her. The sad part of it all is he has used this prison manipulation to use this spiritual platform, not form, but platform, that has her bamboozled fans, that has her fans bamboozled, is I think what he wanted to tell y'all. Y'all pray for Fantasia's greatest weakness. Man, this is done out of love, not hate. This is my baby. So under another post on his Facebook where people are, you know, sharing the good news about Fantasia's husband surprising her on stage, you know, them having that moment and how he expressed his love for her, her daddy said, fake cry bull crap. He's given back some of the missing money the Fire Financial Committee said he's probably stole, that they couldn't account for. Y'all pray for Fantasia. I hate this for her. Okay, so this is what the daddy had said. Now, if you are not familiar with Fantasia and her father, I found a little clippy clip here just to give you, you know, a little this and that. Nothing too crazy.
I love my father. To death, he's a great man. But growing up, I seen a lot. And that's what I went after.
I love my father. He's a great man. But growing up, I seen a lot. All right. I just want to make sure, because sometimes the audio, when you are reusing audio clips from different areas of the things, you might not catch that most. That's the most important. So let me replay this and I'm going to shut up.
I love my father. To death, he's a great man. But growing up, I seen a lot. And that's what I went after, my father. Sometimes we have to sit back and actually Pay attention to our families, our family members. Pay attention to what we went through as kids. Because you might be just carrying that generational curse and you're going after the wrong men. And I did that a lot. I did that a lot. And most of the men that I were with were abusive, physically, emotionally. And I thought that was love. I would dim my light for them. I would become small for them because I love you. See me. But it wasn't them, it was me. Chasing the wrong thing. So let me tell you, the last Broadway play I did, I decided to put a ring on my own finger. I know it may sound crazy. I bought a bad ring too, but he topped it, okay? I put a ring on my own finger. And I did that play for a year. And I fasted the whole entire time. I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't date. And funny when you don't want to talk to nobody, all the men start coming out. I took a little break from my juice. I like a little red wine. Excuse me, don't judge me. I like my red, okay?
This is a non-judgment zone.
All right. But I decided to take a break from my patterns, the things that I was doing. And I realized that I didn't even love myself. So how the hell was I going to find somebody to love me? I didn't love myself. Very insecure. Didn't even think I was beautiful. So that 7 months, I focused on Fantasia. I was doing hot yoga and getting my body right and doing things I had never done before. Waking up alone, and it felt good. I just didn't like to be alone though, friend. I was like, wait a minute, I need a man. I'm lonely. I started waking up in the mornings and I was good, just being alone. Then I went back home and I met my king. But watch this. Everything that I was writing on index cards, in the books, praying for, asking God for. Because sometimes God has something for us, but he wants to know, do we know what we deserve? Right?
And once again, shout out to TikTok because it is a easy way to find, different clips for those of us who really don't know what's really going on to get caught up with certain things. There is a question asking if her husband does work. I'm just going to give a quick summary. Feel free to Google the organization, but Dr. Kendall Taylor is the co-founder and CEO of Salute First Academy of Men, where he trains men of all ages in leadership, character, and emotional discipline. His program works in schools, prisons, and structured environments, focusing on rebuilding real masculinity and breaking toxic cultural patterns. Okay. Now, you can go down to the Google to get into his business if you would like to know anything about his organization and pull up the social medias and all of the things, okay? Now, he wanted to let y'all know, after her daddy said all of this and the things on Facebook, he did go live. Daddy went live, and we're going to start there first.
I'm just waiting on some more to come in. I want to clear the air on something today. This is a matter of, hey, Lucia. Hey, Nausea Hoover. Good afternoon, Chicken Wing. Today is a little different because I'm going to talk about something, I wanted to make a video, but a lot of people might have some questions to ask. But I'm trying to, hopefully I can get some more on here before I start. Shirley Jean Payne, Hedden, How you doing, David?
How you gonna do your daughter like I ain't done nothing, my daughter. And I'm blessing my daughter. I called out the man. And sometimes you don't get it until it's too late. Sometimes you don't get it until it's too late. Now, if my daughter don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, Brandon, you know, if she don't talk to me because I'm trying to help her, that's God. She got to deal with God for that. Listen, there's too many celebrities has went down because of the same thing. You say you love God, but you put a man before him. How can a man come out of prison and then listen to the video? What the man said. Go back, listen to the video. The man said, she chose me. She chose me. Bible readers. Is that what the word say? He's supposed to chose her.
This clip is way longer, but I'm not trying to be before you long. And just for those of you who like to go down to the Bible study, vacation Bible school, and whatever you like to do down to the church house.
The man who finds a wife finds a treasure, and he receives favor from the Lord. This verse makes it clear that a married person should view his or her...
Let the church say amen. Okay, so we got all of that out of the way. Okay, now here's here's the thing. I feel like as a father, even if I don't know these people, I don't know if her husband is stealing her money or not. What I do know is this: I'm sure there was another way to reach out to her to let her know how you were feeling. We just got done dealing with Glorilla and her brothers and sisters and mother and father. Okay. And it's 10 of them. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's too much. We are already dealing with too much shit going on out here with the family. Okay. We really, it's just too much going on with the family. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Oh, fuck the family. The family, I love the family in my house. You know what? The family fucked my husband. Yeah, Faith fucked my husband.
You know what I mean? We've had enough. We've had enough. But like I said, people love Fantasia down, but for some reason, they just don't really fool with her husband all like that, you know, and how they carry on and the different things that they say online and how they show up for one another. I wasn't there and I'm not going to share my opinion, right? Because it doesn't matter. So there's that. Now, after her daddy got onto the Facebook Live, Fantasia did drop in his live and ask him if he took his medication. So he started to go back and forth with her on that live. And like I said, you can go down to Facebook to get into all of that. Now, what Fantasia did do is she came out to the Instagrams, okay, and she had dropped the little nugget that brother Joseph Barino, her daddy, he got a mugshot here from the November of 2024, something about crime of a little DV. I wasn't there. I don't know who he put the pause on or what had happened. But Fantasia said, I wasn't going to do this, but this has gotten out of hand. Joseph Barino, I can't even call you dad or a father. You are a donor. We have covered for you long enough. My mom and me have made you look like you were an okay man. But now you have come for my king. Not the king, honey. Tonight I will go live and behind me will stand all who know you. How can someone steal if Fantasia Taylor is the CEO and my king, Kendall Taylor, is the president of all of our companies? Tonight I shall help you finish the war you started. So that is what Fantasia had said. And along with that, like I said, she done posted, she done put that man's mugshot. out here for the people to see. And that's Joseph down there on the bottom screen on bustednewspaper.com. Now, Joseph is on his Facebook, baby. He got interviews lined up telling y'all that I accept that my daughter Fantasia isn't talking to me, but he's going to talk to some people here. He got things set up, honey. He's about to be booked and busy because people want to know what the hell is going on. Who told you that this man was stealing in all of the things, okay? Hell, they even got things that I done found here on the internet trying to prove that Fantasia is basically she don't have it and that Kendall does. So I don't know if this chart on here is cap or not. But if you look at it, I don't even know the date of it. My whole point is they're showing him as the breadwinner, okay? And they're showing her as the, person under him. Baby, I don't know. I was not there. Then we're dealing with the different rumors that have come out about Fantasia and her husband. There's so much going on. Let me leave this up for a little bit in case you didn't see it. There's so much going on when it comes to the things people have to say about Fantasia and these relationships. But here's the thing. Sometimes when we do something called a reality show and we tell our business on this internet, people don't forget. And they're going to use it against you each and every time. So let me go ahead and see if I can find that real quick. Just bear with me because I think I didn't. Here we go. Wait, here. Where's that at? Is this here? Hold on, where is that? Well, she's telling you how they got married after 3 weeks.
I got married after 3 weeks. Meeting my husband, I knew he was the one. It was almost like everything that I was praying for was right in front of my face. And you have to watch that too.
All right, so yes, Fantasia and her husband got married after 3 weeks of knowing one another. Just to show a few videos of who he is before we get into his response to her father, just in case you don't know.
I think there's been two things that I've watched you do that I was the most proud of. This movie, because you killed. You killed. And it's not just about the movie. You didn't allow Celie to come home. And I really appreciated that, because that road to have the code switch and that capacity to come home and I ain't gonna lie to you, I made it hard for her to play Celie. I know I did. Because every day I'm telling you, you beautiful, you great, you know what I mean? You gorgeous. And then you gotta go on set and be something that's the opposite.
No, you made it. No, thank you for that.
Oh, word.
Yeah, because the first time I played Celie on Broadway, that was hard. Because I went home to that voice by myself. I went home to that voice in bad relationships. So it just made it even worse.
I wasn't having that.
I thank you, baby.
That moment, and when you sang with the orchestra at the Kennedy Center, and it's more precious to me because y'all didn't get to see it. You know what I mean? I had to share a lot with my wife, so that was a sacred situation. If you wasn't in the building, then so what you did was just incredible. Stand there flat-footed and sing with all those pieces. But the fact that it evaporated. Nobody can see it again. You can't repost it. Like, it was a very sacred moment. Because I didn't have to share that with the world.
Thank you.
Man, what I hate when my wife get mad, I don't eat right. I don't eat good. My wife will go in there and she has mastered the one portion dinner. She will go in there and whip up a portion fit for a queen only. And I smell it. And I smell it, right? And then she go right back in that room. I can hear it too. I hear that door close. I'll be like, well, I can either go in there and face her or just befriend my couch. But I have gotten better though. I come in there. My wife.
No.
My wife will sleep on the edge of the bed like this. If she sneezes, she'll fall off. She ain't try, like, she don't put the pillows between us no more. That was like second year of marriage. But now my wife, I come in there and she hear me, like if she wake up in her sleep, see I done came back to the bedroom. Yeah. She will lean over to the edge of the bed like a gymnast. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. And then when I wake up in the morning, she gone. She ain't got nowhere to go. She out the door at 8 o'clock. I see her on the ring. And I'm like,
at home, Marshalls.
All I got to do is look at the bank statement. I'm like, okay, I see where she at. I see how she feeling.
That's me, guilty.
But I got to figure out some way to get you back. You know what I'm saying? And it's small of a crack, a peep through a window. We have to take opportunity that is men. We can't expect when things are dry for a woman to open up.
Before I owned that company, I came in sweeping floors at $7.25 an hour.
For those of you wondering if he works, I don't know because I don't know him personally, okay? I don't know the man from a can of paint, but this is what he told us. And this is just a little clip. You can go down to the Googles, Bing, and baby, you can go ahead and research to your heart's content if you're not familiar with what's going on. But here's just a small 40-second clip on who he is and what he says he does, just a little bit. All right, nothing too crazy.
Before I owned that company, I came in sweeping floors at $7.25 an hour. So I had to realize that some of the most biggest opportunities in life are hidden behind small doors.
Come on. That's a shouting moment right there. I don't know whether y'all know it. Some of the biggest moments in life are hidden behind small doors. The only thing wrong with that statement is that I didn't say it. I want that. I want to be able to get credit for that. But I
You met a married man in a store.
Boom.
You met a married man in a store.
Okay, so before I play this next clip, just so that you know what the primary issue is, it's the luck she has had with the previous partners. You know, some people will say her picker is off. I believe that's how people say that there.
You met a married man in a store.
Boom. All of a sudden they run to me with something that they've heard. I met a man that is separated.
Girl, please. There's just certain boundaries you just can't cross. If these rumors were true, we don't like it and we don't condone it. I don't know what.
All right, so you know she had a reality show and a lot of tea was shared on that reality show. And of course, when you go on reality TV, that's going to allow people to be all up in your business. You know what I'm saying?
How the fuck you know this? How? Hold on, bro. How? How you? I'm saying how? Like, talk to me, bro. You the police? Is you the FBI? CIA? What you?
You know what I'm saying? And people forget about that. Like, why are you all in their business? It's none of your business. Baby, they brought it out to the public. In a court of public opinion, they're going to have the hard questions. They want to talk about it, okay? Now, back to her daddy, all right? The husband did have something to say. But I want to go back to church real quick about this verse right here. But before I do that, let me make sure I have the actual, bear with me 1 second.
I do believe the daddy's intentions.
That ain't it. Bear with me, y'all. I'm sorry. I think I forgot to pull a video because they done brought Louis Farrakhan into this as well. I don't think I uploaded that and I really don't have time to wait for that. So what I will tell you is pretty much, nope, I need to update that. I'm going to upload that. Let me just get into what what her husband said in response to the father. Okay. Now, this is going to come across shady the way I did edit this, but it is what it is.
When I met my wife, I was running my own multi-million-dollar company. Period. When I met my wife, I was running my own multi-million-dollar company. Period.
And when people hear just that little bit, that 6 second, just that 6 seconds of everything else he said, they're going to automatically get into.
Could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
I asked for the prenup. When I find myself in an environment where my wife feels compelled to go to war for me, that's a problem. And so since a man chose to take shots at me regarding my manhood, let's cook. When I met my wife, I was running my own multi-million-dollar company.
Her success, her career didn't build me. That's because I went to Sunoco Leadership Academy, BMW Black Belt Training, Tuck School of Business, Small Business Accelerator, CMEDI, Business Initiative, and had a lot of success and a lot of recognition. I'm grateful for those things because I am a justice impacted individual and I had to overcome tremendous adversity and circumstances in order to break a lot of criminogenic mindsets and trauma and behavior that was keeping me living at a lower level than what I was capable of. And I experienced incredible success. However, I wasn't satisfied with that success. And I started going into the prisons and sharing the gift of game and being transparent and vulnerable, helping brothers that are forgotten, giving them them breadcrumbs so that they could navigate. Then I met my wife. A prenup wasn't put on me. I asked for it because I had business partners that I needed to protect, and I needed to make sure her family knew that I had no intentions on coming after anything that she had established before she met me. I wanted to create a runway where we could just experience love with each other and figure out what this unnatural, natural feeling was that we were exploring provoked us to get married after 3 weeks. You dig? The gentleman who was taking the initiative to use her and my platform, because he does not have one, to demonstrate things that are beyond false, didn't show up to the wedding, didn't want to speak with me. It became very clear to me when my wife came to me crying in 2015 that she couldn't buy a pocketbook, that something was going on. I went through the books and I saw very clear that there was a lot of brown bagging and stealing going on, even though I had no knowledge or education in the music industry. I was lost. And with tears in our eyes and crying, we made the courageous decision to step out there because we could be broke by ourselves. Newsflash, you remember the last time we gave you $3,500? She didn't want to give it to you. I compelled her to give it to you. I said, baby, we blessed. And if we hold everything in our hands tight, God can't trust us. It's not about an individual. It's about him exercising his faith in us. I'm the reason you got the money. But my reward, my likes and my follows come in the lives of those that we impacted. We got programs on over 1 million tablets around the prison system around the country. So I'm not going to continue to let you go out there and talk about I stole some money when I got rid of the people who stole. Steal? I don't have to steal something I helped build, man. Who did you talk to that said I was stealing money? We still waiting. You won't find nobody. There is nobody. You could have called me. I forgive you. If I've done anything that makes you feel a certain way, find it in your heart to forgive me since we talking that God talk. We all trying to figure it out here, but let's do it in love.
So everybody's talking about God, the Bible, who told you that? I did this, that was me, it wasn't her. She don't F with you. It's just getting real messy. And I feel like with a lot of these celebrities and these scandals and exposure, it's just like people are playing down at the church house. And just to lighten the mood a little bit.
Woman, your life. The God
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
is causing those powers to be destroyed. And Thelma, God is healing you. Who called by a shout out a little
Oh, hallelujah. Thank you.
God is healing you. Hold on,
Well, shit. Okay, so this is part 2, which is the same live of more feedback that the husband has for the father.
So I post some things from time to time, but my reward, my likes and my follow, I am part of the governor's executive team. That's all I'm going to share about that, but I'm part of the governor's executive team. What do? I make impact. I stay humble. I continue to trust God because sometimes I find myself outside of my comfort zone and outside of my realm of understanding, but I know I can do all things through Christ. So I'm not going to continue to let you go out there and talk about I stole some money when I got rid of the people who stole. And let me bow out like this, man. This done went on too long. This ain't even me, and I'm going to have some people upset with me, but that's okay. One thing I make sure of is that when we build something, that beautiful lady I call my wife, she's got the keys. I make sure that when we build something, she's got the keys. Because if something ever happens to me and she doesn't have the keys, I left her in the worst, my bad, I don't know what's going on. I leave her in the worst position that had she ever been my wife. Our master account, she begs me monthly to go over there and put my name on the account. I don't need my name on the account. If I need a code, because we got to send a wire, Tasia has to send the code. Because it's important for her, after all these years, to have control. Steal? I don't have to steal something I helped build, man. But we're not going to let you go out here and get a platform when you don't even know my daughter. You've never met our oldest son, Trey. Zion has testified to that. You're not a part of our lives. That's not because I pushed you out. You know how many times I sat with my wife and told her that I prayed that this family can be restored? I'll never stand in the way of it. I want to talk about it? Rico, you know I've never stood in the way. Teeny, you know I've never stood in the way. Zaby, have I not treated y'all like brothers the entire time? Though I know lies were spread on me. Though I know people talked about me, have I not treated you like a brother every single time you've been in my presence? It's got to stop. If you upset, pick up the phone, make a phone call, but y'all don't talk. It's unfortunate. I'm only doing this because when I see my wife going outside the boundaries of her sophistication, making a post, I have to step out there. I can't sit in the back and just while she's really hard to build a reputation. If you got a problem with me, call me. We could talk about it like men instead of taking this feminine route. That's a feminine move. That's feminine energy, and we're men. And since you went out there like a man, you trying to discredit me like I have low integrity, I have no honor or no ethics about myself. I'm coming and speaking like a man saying, you don't know me. You haven't gotten time, you haven't taken time to take a chance. Do you know how incredible of a son-in-law you would have? That I would do anything within my power to see that you doing good like I would with Diane and my mama? Don't question my integrity. And for all of y'all who run real quick and thumbing something and sharing something, do your research, because otherwise you being lied to even greater than I'm being lied about. But my reputation, man, I've worked too hard, man. I've overcome too much, man. And I've suffered and sacrificed too much for you to just hop on live and feel some type of way. Who did you talk to that said I was stealing money? We still waiting. You won't find nobody. There is nobody. Who said I took, oh, last thing. I'm tired of people not giving my wife the credit. She runs Rock Soul. We don't move, we don't book, we don't confirm anything that she doesn't desire. Nobody, period. In the same breath, we don't release, fire, or change somebody that she doesn't desire to have removed a place. I don't fire nobody. Nobody's gotten a termination letter from me. I'm not the CEO of Rock Soul. I'm the president. We follow her when it comes to Rock Soul. They follow me when it comes to Salute. So give her the credit and understanding that she can make smart business decisions, that she's got intuition, that she's clever, that she's got a business head on herself, and stop taking ownership for what you do. Every time you say I do something, you discredit her growth and her achievements as a boss. You could have called me. Stop all of this. You stop, she stop. Y'all don't talk no other time. So let's not use this platform so they can make a mockery of it. This ain't black history. This ain't character. This ain't kingly. And none of this is of Christ. I hope I haven't said anything to offend you. I hope I haven't said anything that I have to repent for. And I damn sure ain't said nothing that ain't true. So you want to know who I am? This is who I am. And now I prefer to go back to the shadows, but I'm not going to be looking over my head when I'm walking around the arena at the shows and I'm walking into meetings with people looking at me sideways. Nah, you haven't earned that right to discredit or question my integrity, because I built myself before I even knew you or my wife existed. And I'm going to maintain my character as long as God gives me an opportunity, because I answer to him. I don't answer to you, and I never bow my head before no man but Christ my Lord. So I ain't going to bow before you now. I forgive you. I forgive you. And if I've done anything that makes you feel a certain way, find it in your heart to forgive me, since we talking that God talk. We all trying to figure it out here. But let's do it in love. Let's do it in privacy.
Today is not the day, Hope.
Is pretty much what he was trying to say. And he's trying to let the people know, you're not going to put this shit on me saying that I'm stealing from my wife. And he's letting y'all know how hard he works. You know what I mean?
I done hard as I'm working around here, going out selling my ass, and you with that bullshit.
Much is what he's trying to say to her daddy.
They're about to piss me off. They're acting slow. Ho, is you cool? Y'all acting real slow right now, and it's pissing me off.
You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what's going on. There's just a back and forth occurring between Fantasia and her father and her fans and the people who love Fantasia, but they don't like the husband because of, you know, different things that have gone viral between her and that husband. A lot of people also cross what happened with her prior relationship that she, you know, the guy that she has her son with. I might be wrong with, I believe that's the one she has her son with. And I'm talking about the man who, remember, his wife sued her in the state of North Carolina for alienation of affection. I think a lot of people cross that man and this man and they blend it together. So there's that as well, because, you know, sometimes people move a little, you know, they move fast in their different relationships and situationships. But as of right now, they have been married for 11 years. And at the end of the day, it's none of my business, you know, but like I said, they did put it out here. And I really don't care to share my opinion on it because I don't know these people. Are there signs? Are there red flags? Possibly. But once again, baby, I can't be in them people's marriage. Okay. You know, look at her on, you see Fantasia, she thick. Honey, he lifting her up. Her feet, you know, her feet always hurting. Honey, carrying her wherever they need to go. Honey, let these people carry on. And y'all please stop hitting the live button. Seniors, please stop hitting the live button, okay? Down there on the social medias. And stop worrying about people's bank account.
Where is y'all getting this motherfucking money from, bitch?
Because that's what it's all about. It's all about the money, if you ask me, at the end of the day. Now, back to Bible study really, really quick and what her father was pulling.
The man who finds a wife finds a treasure, and he receives favor from the Lord.
You know, they're throwing this Bible verse all around because they feel like Fantasia found the man and the man did not find Fantasia, right? And I do not want to get into what some people say about how, but you know what, I'm not going to get into that at all. I'm going to just say I always thought Fantasia was some fine shit. That's just my opinion. All right, baby. But there are people who feel like because she's out here in the open, letting you all know that she never felt like she was beautiful, that anybody that comes across who shows love to her, that she's going to fall for the okie doke and fall for the bullshit or fall for.
It could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bullshit.
And then we also have the clip that her father has everybody looking up from Louis Farrakhan. Like, I know he like, well, how the hell, you know, I told y'all in the beginning of this live, how the hell did I get into it?
Ain't no way in heaven or hell a man could have a woman with that kind of spirit and that kind of soul and not try to be an angel. So I said to Miss Fantasia's husband, I said, brother, Fantasia is looking for an angel. He said, well, she's been an angel to me. I said, I know. but I want you to be an angel for her. We take advantage of our women. We use them. We corrupt their gifts. You need a man, sisters, made.
All right. So again, if you would like to see the full clip of what he said about Fantasia and her husband, that is available for you online as well. Remember, I'm just giving you a snippet of this and that. Okay, baby. Now, I want to go to a certain podcast clip that I found where someone is asking about family and how to handle family that, you might need to call out. And let's see how Fantasia and her husband handled this. Now, this was before all of this exploded with her father. And I'm not sure on the date. I just know, like I said, it was beforehand. So let me go ahead and put this out there.
A couple more minutes, not long. And again, normally we do Tuesdays. We know it's not our normal. We see we having some connection issues. We're going to beef up the Wi-Fi and all that stuff for next week. So we're going to be good to go. But really, really do appreciate it. How do you call out your parents without coming off disrespectful? Fox Twins 2 _. That's a good
All right now, twins.
How do you call out your parents without coming off disrespectful?
Well, I think it's, hey, y'all create something where you say you want to get with your parents and y'all like, Mom, Dad, can we do a game night? Can we do a family night? Can we do it? You know what I mean? Because that's the thing that most black families have lost. We don't do family nights anymore. We really don't. We don't do family nights. If we sit at the table to eat dinner, everybody's on their telephone, nobody's having conversations. I'm just now starting to try to make my kids. I'm like, yo, sit, put the phone down. I always want to watch the iPad. But I said that to say this. There's a way to bring it up, and we've been talking about it the whole time, twins, where you go to them in love and say, this is what's been on my heart, Mom, and I could be wrong, but please hear me out and help me. Help me understand why, this and that, and I don't want you to think I'm being disrespectful. It's just something I want to know, because in black families, we were brought up to be quiet, don't say nothing, or you're going to get your head knocked off.
You got to be tactful with it, though. If it's really important to you and you're not just trying to be, like, spoiled and have your own way, because if that's who I think it is, I know your mama. But the thing about it is this. That's not what you call it in New Orleans?
No.
Okay, my bad. I don't know your mama. Because if I know your mama, she knows your mama. Don't play that game. But my thing is this. You can sit down and say, hey, Mom, I want us to be better. I want us to be the best family we can be. So I want you to tell me 2 or 3 things that I could work on that'll make me a better daughter or a son. And then I want to tell you 2 or 3 things that I think you'll be better as a parent, and that'll make us better as a family. That's a fun conversation, because now we got a goal in mind. We want to elevate. We want to grow. We want to expound on who we are as a family, and nothing's offensive. Again, the same way we said about calling out, calling up. Set the atmosphere. Take your pride out the way of how you want to deliver the message, and be clear that the delivery doesn't cause your message to be lost in the process.
Take your hurt out too, because when you're hurt and you go to them, that can come out. And don't think that they, parents, I'm always wanting Zion to talk to me. Always. And Dallas. I'm like, please tell me what's on your mind. Is it da-da-da-da-da? So don't feel like they don't want to know, because they probably do.
Right. I'm going to get back to this one. Real quick, somebody over here was like, can y'all please explain to me why?
All right. So, what I never wanted to do is I didn't want to come on here and pull apart their marriage and dissect and expose and tell you what I think and what it's looking like, and it's giving this and it's giving that, because the exposure has everything to do with her father, who she doesn't have a relationship with right now, regardless if it's true or false. And he doesn't seem to be leading by example, based off of the earlier clip that I played, when she said, although her father was a great man, blah, 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 blah. We played that earlier. You have to go ahead and slide that button back, right? There's a time, there's a place, and Facebook, it's not it, unfortunately, in my opinion. That's not where you expose or care for or handle your child, not your grown child at that. Not on today's internet with everything that is going on. You know what I mean? And she's been dealing with enough with this marriage and any other relationship she's been in. All right. Of course, every dog has their day. If this man is not her king, because that's what she said, her king, honey. If this is not her king, if this is not the man that was meant for her, and if this was, you know what I'm trying to say, it'll all come out. It'll all come out. But right now, that's not where they're at. Okay. There was a rumor that came out, right? which was this one right here, where they say Fantasia filed for divorce because there was a baby that was, coming. I don't know the date on this either, because remember, it's just chatter right now. And they did debunk that as well.
Okay, did you leave me or I left you?
First of all, I left you because I got that little thing on the side.
Oh, you had a baby.
I had a little baby. Dang, homie.
Okay, so, they addressed that rumor. And, it is what it is. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm just, the family exposing one another on these social media platforms is out of control right now. And I find it mighty, of all of the things you can come out and expose, it's something financial. It has everything to do with finances and not about anything else. I mean, of course, he spoke about the manipulation and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, the root is finances, money. And although her dad did say it's not about money for him because he takes care of himself, he does him, and he, it ain't about that. It has to be. I mean, isn't it always about the money? Because, I mean, come on now. She'll find out if her husband is a scammer, if he's a fraud. Sometimes, unfortunately, it might take 12, 15 years, or maybe he's not a scammer. Maybe he is not stealing her money. We will never know unless it comes out. That's all I got. Let me make sure I did share most of the clips because, like I said, I can't be before you all too long. We do have a few clips from the Court of Public Opinion. Let me go ahead and play those. So I do have one from Funky Dineva and just, a random regular person. Got it. Sorry, y'all.
You met a married man?
Damn, where is that at? Is this it? Oh, here it is.
I do believe the daddy's intentions. I do. We are not going to pretend, and God knows it hurts me to make the commentary that I'm about to make, and God knows I don't want it to alter the friendly relationship that I do have with Fantasia, but we are not going to pretend like Fantasia has not had a small history of choosing wrong. We're not gonna pretend like Fantasia don't have a small history of choosing guys wrong or whatever. And when you start talking about money being missing, financial people being fired, and them saying that the husband was behind it, I kind of believe it, guys. I kind of believe it. We're not going to act like these women like Fantasia and Candy and all of these other successful women that just want love, that they're not marks for people with bad intentions. We are not going to act like these men, and not just these men in general, don't know how to show up in these rich women's lives and be everything they want them to be in order to get a piece of their money. You know what I'm saying? And so, I don't know. I don't like that the daddy did it this way. I would have preferred the father to have called her. I would have preferred the daddy to go try to fight the husband. I would have preferred the daddy and the brothers to find the husband somewhere and go jack his ass up before he took it to the media. But I will say, I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of believing what the daddy's saying out of his mouth, only because I just know the way Southern, I just know the way ornery Southern church black people operate, because I come from them and I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? And older black people, they don't believe in protocol. Older black church people, when they feel convicted about something, they are right. Can't nobody tell them nothing. It don't matter how much trauma it's going to cause the damn family. They don't give a damn. They going to say it with their ornery selves. And that is what we are witnessing with Fantasia's father. I just hope that it all
And I know for one big sloppy fat fact that Fantasia's daddy ain't playing with her on motherfucking Beyonce internet. With a daddy like that and family members like that, you do not need enemies. Like, they are already doing the work of the enemy. You don't need enemies, because your own family is giving the enemy what they want. Now, everybody said how beautiful the moment that Fantasia and her husband had at her concert on Valentine's Day. And here goes her dad putting out a whole nother alleged story for the weak-minded people to just pick up and latch on to. Mind you, prior to her daddy releasing that story, I was on the blogs. I was one of the main people in the comments. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. She is so deserving. We love to see it. Da 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 da. Shana na na na. Whatever. Now, after the daddy put out this big old alleged story with all of these allegations about her husband, here goes everybody in the blogs comments saying, oh, I knew something wasn't right about him. I knew this. I knew that. Shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't know a motherfucking thing. Y'all know everything but why y'all got past due balances on every damn bill. And the thing is, I am not saying that anything is wrong with her daddy feeling however he feels about her husband. What I'm saying is that is something that could have remained family business and continue to have been discussed between the two of them. There was no reason to bring that to the world to make a moment that was supposed to be special for her turn into an embarrassing moment, because now you're going to have people trying to dig into her husband and find bad about him. The moment they find one thing bad, the first thing everybody's going to do is go ahead and throw that on the internet as well. So my thing to the daddy is, what fucking point are you proving? Like, what do you want us to do with that information? I get to feeling so sorry for some of these girls, like Fantasia, my two favorites, because Fantasia and Toya is my favorite. I get to feeling sorry for girls like Toya and Fantasia, because it's always their family. It's never an enemy. It's never an outsider. It's always the people that's the closest to them. Like, why is it that the people the closest to you love to see you hurt? Like, sir, even if you hate this man guts, you couldn't just take the happiness that your daughter had in that moment and just been happy for her? And if this man turns out to be all that you say, then at that point, just be there for her. But she don't need a I told you so either if he does turn out to be like you say. And if he doesn't turn out to be that, great, leave her the fuck alone. Y'all hate seeing people happy, and I hate that for y'all. And if I was Fantasia, daddy or no daddy, sir, I wouldn't give you rainwater, and that shit free.
Ooh, baby, she said she would not give that man rainwater. Honey, she said what she said. So we heard from the court of public opinion. I apologize that I was unable to, talk with you all in the chat. I know that you all do well with one another and speaking to one another in the chat. So hopefully you all had a great time and you all, got into some things. What I did is highlight as much as I could as far as the comments. But if you are catching the replay and if you are new around here, because I know my chat and I know my dolls and guys, this is a disclaimer. Views equal personal opinions only. This content is for entertainment purposes only, but this is real life. Listener notice, meaning if you're catching that replay, the views and opinions shared in this live stream reflect personal experiences and perspectives, good and bad opinions you may agree or disagree with. Guest opinions, meaning the people in the live chat and the people who will drop down in my comment section, have their freedom to express and their freedom of speech. But please always remember, I didn't say a goddamn thing. They said it. They typed it. They did it. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, honey, I hope you all are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Do we have any birthdays? Any birthday shout outs for today? That concludes our live. Like I said, I just feel like this family, there's too much going on with family right now. And this is why a lot of people are setting boundaries and they're no longer allowing DNA to get in the way of those boundaries. Okay. And once more and once again, if there is not trouble in paradise, baby, I'm not willing to add no baggage to anybody's shit right now, okay? They got enough going on with their own damn parents, okay? So anybody's birthday today, let me know so that we can make sure we tell you happy birthday. Happy belated birthday to you, Muffin. 21814, baby, and many, many more blessings. I hope that you enjoyed yourself and got everything that you wanted to get. So happy belated birthday to you. Hello to everybody that has stopped by, joined in, went on down there in the chat and had some things to say. Thank you so much to Only Me 23 for gifting an Unfiltered Doll Reactions membership. Thank you to Miss Boogie Down for gifting an Unfiltered Doll Reactions membership, and welcome to the 2 new members. Thank you so much for your membership milestone. Justin's mom, 96 members for, you've been a member for 9 months. Oh God, we about to deliver a baby. Hey to you, and she says hey to everyone. All right, and baby, you know I gotta shake a little ass before we go, because that's what we do around here. Shake a little tail feather when the dolls and the people send the super chats and the stickers and, you know, drop their membership milestones and cash apps and whatnot. We do a little shimmy and shake. So thank y'all so much. And for Muffin and her birthday and anybody else celebrating a birthday today.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We go party like it's your birthday. We go sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you
Your birthday, yes, it's your day. It's your birthday.
Somebody point to the birthday person. 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 Shine a light on him. Shine a light on him. Shine a light on him. Shine a light on him.
And hopefully, honey, you just gonna celebrate for the rest of the month, because y'all don't got much left of February anyway. And your birthday fell during the week. So that means you need to celebrate for the weekend as well. Okay, baby. So that's all I got. I missed the beginning when Unfiltered Doll was running to talk to us. Well, baby, you gotta catch that replay, Bible lady. Catch that replay, baby, where I'm running to come talk to the dolls. Would you say that shade ain't much left of February? I mean, but there's not. And how are you, El Cid? How are you doing, love? And let me just go and speak to some of the people that I didn't speak to before we get on out of here, now that we are finished with our topic. Scorpio Queen, hello, how are you? Let's talk about it all. Bible lady. Let me see here. Pin Pow, I believe I already spoke to you. PYT3. Tanya B here. Lotus Egyptian Flower. Very Cherry. Secret Be Sweet. The Woman He Chose. Black But Not Bitter. Jet Black. Roddy Love. Okay, and Penelope, welcome on in. Hello, China from the bushes. How you doing? All right, so that's all I got for y'all, honey. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I gotta go. I'm still on the clock, and I gotta make up this half an hour. All right, because usually I just take a 30-minute lunch. All right, so thank you so much for joining me, and I am going to exit this live with a little bit of bullshit, if you don't mind. Okay, bye.
Today is not the day, Hope.
Home in your life. The God
Hallelujah.
is causing those powers to be destroyed. And Thelma, God is healing you.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
God is healing you. Oh, that's it right there. Oh, my God. Tell me how you feel now.
I feel good. I feel the Spirit of God.
I feel him all over.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity, me,
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Unfiltered Doll Reactions.
All right, Slash.
Oh, what you working for?
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off again.
Get away,